something here today for our presentation. Do you want to guess what this is? Anyone?
Water.
No, actually it's not. It's a bottle. It will explode into minutes. Don't worry about it. I'm just kidding. And I just brought this. This is our water filtration system, and this is a kind of like sample. And we want to show it to the judge. Okay. Let's go back to our topic. So guess what? We have 400 cities have the problem of water shortage, and 108 cities have serious problems of water shortage each year in China. And there is 24 billion tons of industrial wastewater emission in China every year. And according to CLD, which is an index which is going to evaluate the water pollution, and we have 31 million tons of industrial wastewater emitted without reaching the standard of emission. So there is kind of like a big problem in China, and has a great effect on environment, health, sustainable development, and economic benefits of enterprises. Okay, currently there are a lot of small, medium-sized companies who directly emit the industrial wastewater into environment, and most of them use the traditional wastewater treatment method, and they have the feature of like low quality of effluent and side effects for the environment. So we can like include the reason for this current situation is high cost and low efficiency for the wastewater treatment method. So today we bring our solutions to solve this problem, and we use membrane filtration technology, which is an effective purification method, and we want to use it to treat or even reduce the wastewater. So, we are water elite, and we have 4 team members. So let's welcome our technology manager to introduce her technology part.
So we're using the membrane technique to deal with the wastewater problem in China. So what is membrane and how this can work? So, excuse me. Membrane is just a porous material, and which can serve as a separation barrier between the solid and liquid. And here we show there's a lot of holes of the membrane material. So the small size of the molecule can easily permeate from one side to the other side of the membrane, but the big size molecule will be rejected in one side. So here we can achieve the separation. And usually the membrane filtration system can be divided into 4 different categories. It's here, and based on different pore size. So we can use different systems to purify different sides of the molecule. We can purify from large molecule like the oil to the middle size like the protein various, and even down to the small size of the heavy metals, which is toxic to our environment. So here, this is how practically that the technique can work. So this part is a cold membrane filtration system, and our wastewater will just pump into a pre-concentrated tank to remove some big waste, and then it will recycle in this system, and then we got the inflow. So here is the comparison of the wastewater before and after the treatment here. In China, a lot of companies or factories will just choose a traditional wastewater treatment method. So we can see that this is how this works. Firstly, we know that there's a lot of steps here, and that will generate some problem. Firstly, in some steps, we will add chemicals here. That means there are some bad things here. And then it has side effects to our community. If you work near the wastewater tank, you may smell bad, really bad. And then this system requires a large footprint. You know, in China, the land price increase every year, and that will cost additional money for the factory to deal with the wastewater. However, for our membrane technique, it's very compact and easy. So those problems are not exist anymore. And for our company, our core technology and is we can fabricate the membrane with the surface modification so that we can have a high quality of the input. And then our lifetime of the membrane is very high. At the same time, we do not increase the raw material cost of our membrane. And here is the data that we got from the lab, and it just shows the key features of our membrane. So our company has the technique to fabricate this membrane system, which is the core module, and then our engineer will build it up to a membrane filtration system, and we will sell this equipment to our customer. However, we're not only sell this equipment, we also have all set of the services. So how our business model will work, let's welcome our project manager, Jie. Thank you, Yan.
And what products we're going to sell? It's the whole series of the products here. And you can see that first we will consult the customer what they need and evaluate the quality of the water. And then we will, according to their requirements and the real situation, we will design a special membrane for them. In addition, we will provide the installation and the after-sale services to satisfy our customer. Here is our marketing opportunity. In China, there's wastewater is discharging about 24 billion tons every year. So it's a huge demand. Oh, sorry. And in government will issue the policies to support our development of the technology. In 2012, the memory technology sales about 70 billion, and by 2015, the market size will reach about 150 billion. In addition, the compound growth rate of the memory product sales was about 20% to 30% per year. That's a huge amount. So our company is located at the Tianjin area here. The reason we choose here because Tianjin is the central of the Jingjingtang industrial zone, and the local memory corporation is aimed at to the large factories, but we are targeted at the small size to medium sized factories, and here's our target market here. So you can see that the total factories in Tianjin right now is 1,154 factories. And on 5% of them, they need the memory to purify the water for reusing it. And the rest of them, like almost 27%, is about to purify the water, otherwise the government will ban them. We use the sales strategy here. So we use government sales strategy to help to and reputation, media, and exhibition. It's about to promote our products and to build our brand image. So how much can we earn?
Okay, let's see. This is our break-even analysis graph, and we can see that our break-even point is between year 2 and year 3. And since from year 3 to year 5, we will get the profit, and our profitability will increase from 7.2% to 23.2%. And for both of the similar small, medium-sized companies, they only have get less than 10% of profitability per year, which means we have a great advantage compared with our competitors. So, on the other hand, since we are the environmental protection industries, we will get the financial support from our government, and it shows in the 12th five-year plan, and the government will help us broaden the financial channels, set up special funds, and etc. Okay, overall, our financial power will continuously increase, and finally get $34,000 as net income for the year 5.
In a word, we do the business, but however, we do care about the social value and the responsibility as the Chinese citizens. So, what we do is we want to make our life and our Chinese environment simple, clean, better life, and it's for the future. Thank you.
I think your margins are really low. If a business is in danger of being shut down by the government, that frees up a lot of value. Do you do value-based pricing or cost-based pricing when you come up with your revenue projections? You're saving a factory that would have been closed. I think you've got some more upside here.
Right. So some of the factories will be closed, and also we're targeting at some factories they want to reduce their water because in the area we are located on, the water has there's a serious water shortage problem, and the government even wants to limit the water that supplied to the factory, so that the reuse of the water is another kind of benefit that we can bring.
Can you go back to the previous slide of the SWOT analysis? Oh, no, not this one. Yeah, let's stay there. It seems you do have some competitors already, right? And I look at your products. Your product quality might be slightly better than your competitors. And what is the competition in that market? It's not a new product. And how do what do you do to make your product stand out and acquire sufficient market share to make profit?
So right now that in the membrane market in China, half of the market is occupied by some big brands like GE or Siemens or Bishuyuan, and they are targeting at the big factories. But a lot of small-sized companies, they need to treat this water or increase the usage of the water. However, for those big competitors, they spend a lot of money on the research or because they target at the big factory, so the wastewater component is sophisticated and their solution is sophisticated. And those small-sized companies, they don't need to pay for money for those complicated solutions because their wastewater is just easy. They have only one or two components. So the solution for them should be easy. And however, for our system, we just target easy solutions for them so they can benefit from our product. They don't need to pay for additional price like for the complicated solution.
So if I hear clearly, so you're targeting medium to small size manufacturing facilities and with your low cost strategy, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I was an environmental engineer for 4 years, and one thing when people choose water treatment technology is the cost. Have you ever estimated how much does it cost if you treat 1 kilogallon of water using the technology? And then my second question is along all the treatment technologies, membrane is not on the cheap side. So why small companies would want to use membrane technologies versus the other ones?
For the cost, our unit we will sell at around 22,000, and then we can treat around 100 tons to 1,000 tons of water. About why they choose us, firstly, for the traditional use wastewater, they cannot actually sometimes cannot reach the standard. So that our project has a good effluent quality.
So we can guarantee the quality that they cannot afford the fines. In addition, it's kind of a way to can save the money from them. Yes. Is that how the question?
Any more questions? So I'm a technology person. You mentioned some technology. Do you have a patent or how to license it? And is that comes in the structure?
Those are still the lab scale. So if, I think in the future that we will get a patent.
But not patent.
Yes, we are still in the research process.